Good morning, Friday, September 12th, I think, 2025. And we have blue skies, bright sunshine, probably 70 degrees, light winds. What a beautiful fall day. Just incredible for Buffalo. So we got our Barreto 3107C wood chipper. And I got 1, 2, 3 bins of sawmill scraps from my sawmill. So before it rains and snows and gets cold and muddy, I guess muddy isn't a thing, I won't be able to get the chipper back here. So I want to clean up all these while the weather is still cooperating. Yeah, so that's where we're going to get started on. Winding down. We got the short bin cleaned out. We're ready for fall and winter. We got part of this is the biggest, and then we still have this to clean out. And let's make inside. Yep. Alright, we gotta shovel all that into there and then put it on our pile. Wood chip. And we got our John Deere RX-73. We backed up our chip box. Here, I'll step back. Put these blast shields up in anticipation of that brush pile has to get chipped. Instead of putting it in the box and then dumping it there, we're just going to blast it against the blast shield, and then it's going to go right in a pile there for us. Okay, we got one chip box load of wood chips put there, and now we're going to take this and do some more chipping. Okay, we have reset our chipper box. Our chute stayed intact because we have that support now, so we don't have to mess with the chute changing in between driving the cart, and we emptied the cart. And we have this one and this one to empty out, so that'll probably be a full cart after that. Then it'll be lunchtime. Here we go. That was our second chip box, and let's get a little. Yeah, so we got a couple more to go. It's a lot of work shoveling that out with a pitchfork. Okay, these are a couple of pieces that were too wide to get into the 7-inch chute, so I got to chainsaw them in half a little bit. And here we go. Our short box, our mid box, and our long box of sawmill scraps, all cleaned out for the fall. And this is our chip box. That's our third full chip box. And we can see when we're done with that, we got a brush pile there that needs to get cleaned up. Not as critical as these boxes, but it's time to get that cleaned up before I can't get the chipper back here because it gets too wet. There we go. That's the third chip box full. 3 full ones from the sawmill scraps. And there we go. Let's get a better perspective down low. Yep. All right. We got a little bit more to do into the chip box in the yard, and then I think we're going to be using just blowing the chips into the piles. Here we go. So that brush pile is now not there, and it's on the chip box, and I am surprised it's almost a full chip box. I did not think there was that much wood there, but all right. So this is our 4th chip box, and we got to take it and put it with the other chips. Okay, our 4th chip box. That's 4 chip boxes worth. Yeah, that's a significant amount. And tomorrow, we still need to chip that, and we're just gonna blow it. We're not going to use the box. We're just going to blow it right into here. The plan. Okay, 5:45. Sun's going to start setting soon. You can see the shadows. Car is resting for the night. Tractor D110s resting for the night. Carts and dollies are resting for the night. The RX-73 just got to put the seat up here in case it rains. That's resting for the night. And here is our Barreto chipper, and that's resting for the night. See the shadows are getting pretty long. The sun's right up there. All right, we got those done. That was our first priority. Our second priority was the stuff over there. Third priority is on the trail. Okay, this is probably our fifth priority, that brush pile, because we have to make a new pile, a chip pile over there, because I don't want to put it into a box. So I gotta like clear out some of this so I can just pull the chipper right here and blow it into a pile. So that's probably like the fifth. Over here is probably our fourth. There's a small brush pile here when I was cleaning out some trees in the back. So I would like this to chip these and blow them in there, but that's like the fourth priority. This is probably like the third priority. So the next priority is to chip this into here, and then I can take down my blast shields and move those somewhere else. Here's a sixth priority. This is another brush pile that's been on the list for many years to chip this up, and I was thinking I could put the blast shields over here and I could save the chips. And then this is like the seventh. I already cleaned that brush pile out once last year. It was huge. Maybe it was 3 years ago now. And I was gonna blow it all here with the blast shields. So I would have some here, and I could blow those into here too. But those are less priority than the other ones.